Soil Ninja! Yay! Hi, I'm Sky Crystal. I'm culturally confused and creatively liberated, and today I am doing an unboxing of some Soil Ninja and I'm going to repot some plants. So I'm really excited about it because I've been waiting over a year, 3 years to do this and buy Soil Ninja again. So I've done it, and let's see what we've got. Okay, so I got 10 litres of their mixture for philodendron and monstera, 10 litres of clay pebbles, because I'm going to transfer some of my plants to semi-hydro, my vegan potting tub in honey colour. I'm excited about this, yay! And syngonium mix in 5 litres. Let's repot some plants. Okay, so I took a break, I ate some lunch, went and got some food and stuff for the week, and basically finished repotting a few different plants, and I'll show you which ones that I've done. First up is the Syngonium mojito that Terry gave me, and it's given off a new leaf since being in my collection, and it's a little bit small, so I'm going to give it some more light, and it's now in the Soil Ninja mix for Syngoniums, and we'll see how that grows now. I'm sure it'll be so much better now. I repotted my philodendron caramel. It's a beautiful plant. I love this plant. I got it on sale, and I think it's pushing out new growth here. I had to chop off the old growth because the new leaf that it produced was just not okay. There's its new growth. that I believe is pushing out. So hopefully the new leaf will be a lot better than the last one. I potted up my baby Rhaphidophora tetraspermas in here, in this gorgeous little plant. Let me get it out because I love it. It's got gold on it. I repotted Monstera Thai Constellation into soil after rerouting it. There's a video about this plant. There's a video about the Thai Constellation and rerouting it. I want to remake that video, not necessarily have root rot again, but I want to kind of talk about root rot and saving plants from root rot in the future, so that's a future thing to think about. However, if you did want to see how I rooted it, it is going to be linked in the thing. But yeah, who else did I repot? Over here, I repotted all of the cuttings I took from the Monstera adansonii. This was one plant originally, and now it's turned into about 7. So it's much thicker, and it's going to grow under this grow light, and it's been repotted into the soil mixture. And then we go over here. Okay, so it's looking a lot neater and tidier, and the light can now go through to the bottom plants. I'm going to get a few more grow lights and put them up here, as I said in my previous video. And yeah, I repotted all of these, and my previous video was basically me putting this up again because it broke, and I used various different tools and stuff like that, and it just didn't work. Now it's finally working, so hopefully it stays permanent this time. I repotted my Monstera adansonii variegata into Soil Ninja mix, as well as my other variegata cutting. I transplanted my Peru cuttings into into sphagnum moss, leca and perlite to continue rooting. And on the other side, I haven't actually done that much. I repotted this begonia into syngonium mix, which is perfect for it. And these 3 cuttings are now in semi-hydro in clay balls, and I repotted them in adansonii into Monstera and philodendron mix, as well as my philodendron sunlight, the philodendron verrucosum, and my philodendron melanochrysum, that are both re-rooting and I have saved from root rot. So I'll make a video about how I saved my plants from root rot and which ones that I saved from root rot and how I did that in the process that I went through, as well as... So today it's just been repotting and working through some of the plants. I've still got some soil left that I'm waiting. I'm going to do a separate video on and film me repotting some rare plants. And yeah, I'm really excited about seeing the growth and this change that I've made, and seeing the growth that comes from it. I want to really work on growing these plants in the best way possible that I can, and looking after them as much as I can, because one day I would like to start selling them again. And I love growing them, I love looking after them, I love repotting, I love doing all sorts of things with the plants, and it just brings me joy and keeps me calm throughout the chaos in life. So I would highly recommend it for anybody getting into plants. Don't be afraid to repot your plants, especially with resources like Soil Ninja out there that are amazing. Basically, I absolutely love Soil Ninja. I really love what they've done as a business as well as a product. They are really cool in regards to the how they produce every single thing, and on the packaging it explains what is in the soil, why you're using it, and what it does for each ingredient, and it breaks it down really easily to understand, so you kind of gain more knowledge on what you're putting into the plants and putting with the plants, which before I kind of felt a little bit clueless. And I've been working with plants for a really long time and mixing soils myself, but I've had a lot of issues with root rot recently, and I want to invest my time and my efforts in the right ways. So to avoid issues like root rot and things like that, I wanted to use an appropriate soil, and with how easy it is, Soil Ninja breaks everything down into alocasia, syngoniums, philodendron and monstera mix, and much more. And you can also buy the components separately, so you can mix your own soil if you feel comfortable doing that. But for me, I wanted to be more efficient in that sense, and also not necessarily mix my own soil. I don't have the space for that at the moment. I've been doing that and it's really messy, and this is a lot cleaner in the sense that it is already comes pre-mixed, and all you have to do is repot the plant, as opposed to the extra work that is involved with mixing soil and keeping all the components separate and things like that. So for me, it's a massive bonus that it comes pre-mixed, and the ingredients are high quality, and I got a vegan potting top as well, which is my new pride and joy for working with plants. I'm going to use this a lot because I have another one, but it's a bit big and bulky and it's not as ideal for filming, so this one is more of a quick and easier way to repot whenever I need to. And eventually I will be doing a proper review of Soil Ninja. If you're in the UK, which is where I am based, you can purchase Soil Ninja, and they are also, I think they've also expanded into Europe now as well, so I'll have to double check that. But yeah, basically they are a growing business and I really love what they're doing, and I want to support them as well and utilise the products that they have. I've got a wish list for Soil Ninja that I want to get. I'm going to get a lot more monstera and philodendron mix and repot all of my plants eventually. So I'm working my way through that and doing it in stages. So I'm going to document the process of my plant journeys on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and I'll link all of my social media handles and things like that down in the description box below, and I'm going to be posting more about that, as well as care guides to plants and various other different things like that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for being here, and thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one, and thank you. See you later. Bye!